Okay, welcome. We're going to read chapter 4, The Search Suppression. Oh, dude, Sam said between bites of her apple. Noah is going to be so mad. I hadn't had a chance to tell anyone about the drone abduction all morning. My friends and I had different classes after first period, and in the ones we did have together, we couldn't get anywhere. We couldn't get away with whispering to each other. I had to wait until I saw everyone at lunch. It's not like I lost the thing, I said mindlessly twirling my mashed potatoes with a plastic fork. I mean, okay, it's kind of my fault, but I know where it is now. Sam laughed. Held hostage by our hacker in hiding, Mr. Conaway. You still on that Conaway thing? Noah asked. He set down his food tray and sat. Amy was right behind him. Oh, he's definitely a person of interest. Sam looked at me with a glint in his eye. What did you find out? Amy asked Sam. I've been thinking about the movie all morning. I haven't had a chance to do any research yet. But did you? It's not the hacking thing, I said. Then I went on to tell Amy and Noah about the fate of our drone. As I relayed the story, I watched Noah's expression rise and fall with each turn. As I wrapped it up, his face cemented in a grimace. Noah slowly shook his head. Man, I'm so mad at you right now. Sam smirked at me. Told you. Noah pointed at me. You do the invention convention all the time, but this is my first one. I even donated one of my drones to the cause, and now it's gone. I know, I said, raising both hands. But don't worry, I'll get it back. I'll just catch Mr. Conaway and ask for it. Simple as that. Noah snorted. If he doesn't turn it in to Mr. Davenport first, if he was going to do that, he probably would have done it already, Sam said between bites, instead of taking it all the way to the basement. To the locked basement, Amy added. What does he really want with your drone, huh? She glanced around and then leaned forward. I wonder what he's really doing down there. Custodian stuff, I replied. What else? With a security keypad, asked Amy. Why such a highly secure area for a school basement? I saw one keypad, I said. That's it. That hardly makes it Fort Knox. Sam popped a cherry tomato into her mouth. Conaway could be hacking into more government agencies as we speak. She gave a sly grin. The basement could be his secret lair. I laughed, nearly choking on my food. Who says lair? Noah sighed with frustration. This is crazy. Mr. Conaway is not that shadow hawk guy. He crossed his arms and leaned back in his seat. There's no way some world-famous hacker is hiding out in our school. I glanced around and cringed when I saw other students taking notice of our conversation. Barry Jacobs craned his neck to get a better look from his table. I think we should keep it down, I whispered. You want everyone knowing about this? Yeah, Sam said. What if you're right? She leaned forward and jutted up a thumb at Amy. I trust Amy's photographic memory. Then she lowered her voice. And if she thinks Conaway looks like Shadowhawk, then I agree with her. It's at least worth checking out. Amy dug out her phone. Wow, okay, that's a lot of pressure on me now. She pulled up her web browser. Maybe there's more information on the FBI's website. Sam and I gathered around Amy as she pulled up a page. The same black and white photo appeared on the FBI's site. But this time, they also listed Shadowhawk's approximate characteristics. He has blonde hair, Sam read. No help there. Mr. Conaway's hair is gray. Amy zoomed in on the hacker's height. Look, it says he's about 5'3". Mr. Conaway is about that height. Noah rolled his eyes. Because there are no other hackers who are 5'3"? He took another bite from his sandwich. After I saw the photo again, and after just running into Mr. Conaway, I had to admit they did look a lot alike. More than I thought the first time I saw the photo. Pull up a photo of Mr. Conaway, Sam said. Maybe we can compare them side by side. She grinned up at Noah and me. If there is a photo of Mr. Conaway on the web page, Amy can find it. She's a search master. Good idea, said Amy. I think his first name is Joshua. I stood up and stretched. Let's go to the computer lab and do this, I suggested. So we don't have a crowd around Amy's phone. You're really buying into this? Noah asked me. I rubbed the back of my neck. I don't know, maybe. I sat back in my chair. Sam and Amy are two of the smartest students here. If they believe it, I thought it was worth looking into. Besides, we still had 20 minutes left of lunch period. Noah shrugged. All right, let's do some digging. Rule this out so we can concentrate on getting our drone back. We finished our lunch and zipped out over to the nearby computer lab. Everyone was still in the cafeteria during the rest of the lunch period, so we had the place to ourselves. Amy logged on to one of the computers, and the rest of us pulled up chairs. We could have all searched on different computers, but Sam was right. Amy whizzed through the search engines and different social media sites faster than our eyes could keep up. This is weird, Amy said. I'm not getting any information about Mr. Conaway. Really? asked Sam. Noah sighed. Let's try something. He slid his chair over to the next computer. He tapped the spacebar, and the screensaver was replaced with school's login page. Noah logged in and pulled up the Swift Academy's official website. He clicked through a couple of pages. That's weird. He's not listed in the staff section, Noah reported. They have everyone else's pictures there. Amy's fingers blurred over the keyboard as she typed. Nothing on social media, nothing on phone listings, nothing relevant with Josh or Jay Conaway. I'm drawing a blank. That is too weird, I said. How can anyone manage not to leave some kind of digital footprint these days? It would certainly take mad hacking skills to erase any trace of someone from the internet. Could Sam really be onto something this time? I glanced up at Sam. She looked back at me and shrugged. Then we both grabbed computers of our own to begin to search. Nothing with the image search, Sam reported. Zilch on class reunion sites, added Noah. I'm working local sensory records, I said. I was just getting to that, said Amy. What did you find? I typed a few more keys. Nothing, I replied. This was too strange. Here we were, 4 of us, burning up the internet, searching for any trace of Mr. Conaway, and we weren't finding anything. It was as if the man didn't exist. But then something strange happened. All 4 of our computers shut down at once. In fact, all the computers in the computer lab went dark. The dancing geometric shape screensaver all disappeared in unison. Every computer screen went blank. We glanced around at one another in disbelief. Okay, said Noah, that's something. All right, join us for chapter 5. See why the computers all went blank.